What's going on, you guys? BigB75 here, aka Vince Salerno. For those of you who don't know me, or those who haven't been following me for the past 5 or 10 years of me doing YouTube stuff, I love Toy Story. Toy Story is like one of my all-time... No. Toy Story is my all-time favorite movie ever. It is the greatest movie of all time, in my personal opinion. I love it so much. I have all the toys, like pretty much every single toy that they made for Toy Story, I have, most likely. It was the first movie I ever watched as a kid. The first toys I ever played with was a Woody doll, which looks a lot like this Woody doll, but it's not the exact same one. I bought a new one before I left for college. But yeah, similar to this one, except the vest was broken off, his hand was missing, and I think his boot was chipped. I actually still have it, I think. But anyways, Woody like this. I had a Buzz Lightyear. I played with both of those toys until Buzz's head broke and I got a new one. It was really cool, like gray Buzz Lightyear. I'd never seen a gray Buzz Lightyear before, so that was cool. And then I got really pissed because it wasn't like, well, like this Buzz Lightyear. It wasn't green. So I got really mad, and then they came out with the Toy Story collection. I got that Buzz Lightyear, and it was so cool and super accurate. And then I got the Woody from that, the Jessie and the Bullseye and the aliens and the Rex and the Army Men and the Lotso. Where am I going with this? Point being, I love Toy Story more than any other movie in the world. And naturally, Toy Story 4 is coming out next year, and I am beyond excited for it. And I've already been thinking about what the movie's going to be like, how emotional it's going to be. We've already been hearing interviews from both Tom Hanks and Tim Allen about how emotional the final scene was, the ending of the movie, and they couldn't even get past it. And I'm just so terrified of being an emotional wreck like I was at the end of Toy Story 3. I can barely get past that part now because, so emotional. I'm afraid of what's going to happen with this movie. I don't want to cry, but I do want to cry, but I can't even fathom what the movie's going to be like. But it's supposed to be this romantic comedy between Bo Peep and Woody, as Woody and Buzz go out on a journey to try to find Bo Peep. I don't know why I stopped to think about that. I've had my own theories about what's going to happen in the movie, but we do know that the entire original cast is returning with the exception of Mr. Potato Head, played by Don Rickles, who unfortunately passed away. According to IMDb, the movie is coming out June 21st, 2019. Synopsis reads, Woody and Buzz embark on a quest to find Woody's romantic interest, Bo Peep. Obviously, Tom Hanks, Tim Allen returning to play Buzz and Woody. Patricia Arquette has a role in the film. Annie Potts is returning to voice Bo Peep. Strangely enough, the woman who voices Andy's mom is coming back as well. Interesting. It was originally directed by John Lasseter, but now it's being directed by Josh Cooley, who I guess was an intern at Disney or Pixar and has worked his way up the food chain. He directed Riley's First Date, which was a really fun inside-out short film, and now he's directing his first feature. Initially, he was co-director with John Lasseter, but then John Lasseter was dropped completely because of all his duties with Disney. May or may not have to do with all the sexual harassment allegations regarding him. Anyways, I'm getting into something I don't want to talk about, but regardless, let's not talk about that stuff, but let's talk about happy stuff. So, Toy Story 4 is coming out June next year, so let's see, that's December, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 7 to 8 months until Toy Story 4 comes out. I have been thinking day and night about one thing. When are we going to get the first trailer and poster? I've seriously been thinking about this for weeks, and after thinking and thinking and thinking, I have a theory of when we should expect the first poster, the first teaser, and for the marketing campaign to officially start so we can start speculating about what this movie will be about and hopefully get more details to solidify the plot and the story and the characters that we're going to see in this movie. Usually around this time or sooner, we get the official kickoff of the marketing campaign for a Pixar movie. As evidence points out, last year, around this time, we got the first teaser trailer and poster for The Incredibles 2. It was a very brief teaser showing off Jack and the theme song and Mr. Incredible. Cut back to a year before that, we got the teaser trailer for Cars 3, which showed Lightning McQueen crashing in very heartbreaking, spectacular fashion. Whew, that was haunting. All that evidence of previous Pixar marketing campaigns points to they usually start, for June releases, they start the campaigns for the movies in the fall. So that leads me to believe that we're going to get the first Toy Story 4 trailer and poster this month or next month. Preferably this month because the sooner the better, for my sake. But then you ask, what movie can they attach it to? Because Disney likes to market their own movies with their movies. So I bet you're asking, yeah, what franchise is out there that's animated, that's by Disney, that has characters that are original that we love, but also from pre-existing franchises that are crossing over into another film, and that have, like, you know, sentimental value to us. Well, obviously it's the Nutcracker in the Four Realms, right? It's Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph is an original character by Disney, with Vanellope as well. The two of them are original characters, as is Buzz and Woody, original Pixar characters. Both characters surrounded by other toys or video game characters that are from other franchises. Like, for example, in Toy Story you have like Potato Head, Slinky Dog, Etch-a-Sketches, Barbie and Ken, stuff like that. In Wreck-It Ralph you have, well, obviously the internet is a big thing, and Disney itself, they have a bunch of stuff there. But in the first movie, focusing on that, you have like Sonic, Bowser, Mario's supposed to make a cameo in the sequel. It's the perfect place to put a trailer for Toy Story 4. And it's going to be, it is debatably Disney's biggest release this year, not counting the Marvel stuff or the Star Wars stuff, although the Star Wars stuff didn't. Let's not talk about the Star Wars stuff, actually, that didn't do so well. Because there's not another Pixar movie coming out, and they did not release the trailer for Toy Story 4 with Incredibles 2, like sometimes Pixar does. They'll release trailers for their upcoming movies with their Pixar movies, but in this special case, I think we're going to get a Toy Story 4 trailer attached to a Disney movie, which in this case will be Ralph Breaks the Internet. And it makes more sense because if we watch the Wreck-It Ralph trailers for the sequel, Buzz Lightyear is in the movie. He's at this like Disney meet and greet thing with like Baymax next to him, and Buzz is doing all these things, and it's like, I still hope to God that we get a Buzz Lightyear scene with him and Ralph or Vanellope or something. That would be so cool. It just makes total sense that if Buzz is in the movie, Toy Story 4 is coming out next year, you gotta put the trailer for Toy Story 4 with Wreck-It Ralph. It just makes sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, then why are you watching this video? If you don't agree with me, you're an idiot because you don't know how to market movies and you don't know how Disney does their stuff. Okay. Calming down. So, to conclude, I believe that, yes, we're going to get the first trailer for Toy Story 4 with Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. If we don't, I don't know what's going to happen. I've been ecstatic about Toy Story 4 since it was announced. If you go on my Letterboxd account, it is like my most anticipated movie of next year. Behind it being Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Star Wars Episode 7, and Avengers 4, because those movies don't matter. The only thing that matters is Toy Story 4. Only fourth movie coming out that matters. In fact, the day it was announced, I was working a play, and I got so excited for it, I actually had to go into a bathroom and cry because I was so happy. So happy. And to those naysayers who think this movie's gonna suck, one, you haven't seen the movie, so you have no idea if it's gonna suck. Two, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen could barely get through the scenes because it was so emotional. The ending was so emotional. So what does that tell you? And three, Pixar does not make sequels to make money. Although that can be debated as of recent. They don't dare touch Toy Story unless they actually have a story. That's why it took roughly 10 years for them to make Toy Story 3 after Toy Story 2, and it's why it's another 8 or 9 years since they made Toy Story 3 that they did Toy Story 4. They don't make these to make money, although they do. They take their time, and they clearly had a story they wanted to tell with Toy Story 4, so if you are upset that this is coming out, shut up because you don't know if it's going to be good. Tim Allen and Tom Hanks say otherwise, and Disney and Pixar do not make sequels unless they have a story. A Toy Story. Going forward, there's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot more videos like this on Toy Story 4, theories, looks at trailers and stuff like that, so expect this to be your main source for Toy Story 4 stuff. I might even do some like toy reviews of Toy Story themed products because, I mean, you know I'm going to get those Toy Story toys, right? You know it. I have to. Okay, well, thank you all for watching this video. It's not a trailer reaction. It's weird doing one of these again. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button wherever it is, and subscribe to this channel where you can check out my short films, my trailer reactions, and other videos like this where I'm breaking down stuff like Toy Story 4. And subscribe to my podcast, the Vince Solero Podcast, where I talk about movies, movie reviews, and changes in the industry. I have, my most recent episode is about Apple streaming service and how that's going to compete with other streaming services And it also features my review of Venom. You should check it out and then give it a rating because it helps. And if you don't, well, you're going to miss out on a lot of cool stuff. So I guess it sucks for you. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Have a great day. God bless. To infinity and beyond. Merry Christmas, because Christmas is coming up. Happy November 1st. And, of course, peace out. Also, shout out to Seamus Gorman, who is like, I guess, the Toy Story guy on YouTube, which is actually a little aggravating because I'm the Toy Story guy. Anyways, just shout out to you, man. You're awesome. I love your videos. I love your Toy Story theories and stuff. And hopefully maybe one day we can do a collaboration in time for Toy Story 4. I would love that. So please respond to me if you're not too busy with your videos and having more subscribers than me. Let's do it, man.